Well, there, morning out there. We have a very special topic today. It's called Krav Maga on the ground. But essentially, what are the movements and skills that you can do that you do if you fall down, okay, or in preparation when you fall. Um, let's put my aura, the aura ring working so that we can measure the session output. Um, I was here in the morning doing a private session. Um, very cool. A person, one of our students, she got a very busy schedule, and what we're doing here essentially like, okay, cool. We can work with you the same way that we can work with everyone that is out there and getting ready. So, reaches out if that's the case. Okay, this is going to be a soft session, but it's a great reminder in terms of what are the things that are required if you fall down on the ground. Okay. Here we go. So record. I'm going to call it martial arts because that's what it is. It's going to feel a bit more like stretching. But here we go. I got for a ring in here working. You are one of our students, you can also access our recording. It will be treated as a reminder for the 7 years anniversary of Krav Maga Self-Defense for All. Tremendous commemoration. Okay, so let's go ahead. So the moment you fall on the ground, then we are going a bit behind that. A couple of things are important. That is also as I work from the side in here. If you fall outside, clearly important not to hit with your head on the ground. So if you fall, you're thinking about butt down, okay, for me. Really important is shell position. Are you gonna bang your heads against the ground? No. You don't see it happening anywhere. See judo and other combat sports. It never happens. People don't hit their hand on the ground, but shinita. Okay. So imagine that we're here. Well, at least 5 times. I have so much ingrained the side step, but the point in here is exhale and you'll do it. Okay. Another one, again, exhale, air out. Breathe, put the air out. Imagine your lungs. Imagine your lungs are like when you inhale, there's a lot of expansion here. There is also some muscle, in this case, extension, but you're like a big balloon. You're going to become smaller balloon so that your air goes out, but there is less resistance when you hit the ground. So from here, again, watch this 5 times. Well, and don't worry about the getup. That's something to work on and think about. The most important thing is let the air out, bring your chin, tuck this, the chin, the chest, and fall here. If this is too high, that guys can definitely start bringing it from here, legs to the side, and this. Okay, legs to the side, and this. And also work from here. I like to try it from here because it gives me the right feeling. It gives me the feeling that I'm falling and it's not that high. Okay. There you go. Again, if you catch squat, it's an important capability not to fall. Okay. No, that is, if you fall, don't hit with the head on the ground. One more time. Okay. You've landed in here. The important thing in Krav Maga or for self-defense, it's not like a big reach. It's the ability to topple someone that is on top of it. So it will be a breach where you bring the hips up, but the focus is, and now you can see my head from here. The focus is that if his weight is over here, we're going to move him in that direction if that is the case. Okay, moving to the left or to the right. So in gymnastics, and my daughter can do this, we're going to bridge from here. Big bridge, it has an aesthetical capability and it has an aesthetical view as well. That's how the movement is done. I think in wrestling as well, for self-defense, our goal is to go as fast as possible and bridge that weight up and move from here to be standing up and then striking and then getting out of there or taking it off the person if that's the case. So do it 5 times. Here, 1. Just focus for now. Short burst in the hips. Over there. Over there. Now, the saying is where the head goes, the movement flows. So you are going to do the same thing. Because we need torque in that direction. We need torque, hips come up. The head is going to look at your 45 degrees over there. And I'm going to make my escape from here. So only shoulder on the ground and the right foot on the ground. So in fact, and I'll do it from here, the best way to think about this is an asymmetrical movement. It's not the 2 legs on the ground. It's if I'm dropping into my left side, I'm having my right leg and the left leg slightly goes down. Okay. I'll do it from here. And the head looks at the 45 degrees angle. So 1 and 2. Like a next strike, open up, kick, get out of there. Okay, I'll do it from here. And it's an asymmetrical move that took to me quite some time to understand because this seems more 1 and I'll go 2, but it's too hard from there. With a short burst in the hips and then moving into the side. We do need to pin one of his sides, in this case the side that he is moving into, but that is when you train with a partner. When you are training alone, that's the idea. Like I've been training alone many years and then I apply it with a partner. This allows us to do one thing, that is never stop any day, train every day. Okay. So I pin something in here, I pin his hand, one hand on the other. This side is open. Gonna be an asymmetrical movement. From here, bring the hips up, and in there, 1, and in here. Strike, hit the groin, open up, get one side. The other side. From here, asymmetrical move. 1, left knee is up, right shoulder is on the ground. I'm gonna brace to my right side, the head is looking 45. Now I'm beating him. I'll come back here. Again, 1, buckle up. So again, the person that's passed their guard, she or he is on top of you. In fact, out this. So follow me. Have some kind of wood. Okay, I'm using a ball. 20 pounds over. So beside, that's the regular bridge. That's not meaningful for us. For us, for self-defense in this case, bring, because the point is to have an athletic movement that translates into the self-defense capability. The self-defense, okay, in this case, we want to bring whoever else on top of us. Pin, we're going to pin one of his sides, bring it up, turn, and now he's over here. I can brace his legs. Kick. I will not go with that. Again. Weight is up here. Feel it, you go, oops. Asymmetrical, turn, strike. And we'll talk about the mindset to do this, but super important. Bring the ball, when the ball lands, and again. Bring the ball, when the ball lands, same idea. The weight lands up, you go, oops. That one is more fun to find. And again, the ball represents a person. You don't have a ball with a backpack that also works. But the more heavier, the closer. If you have a partner, better. But we're talking about solo. The next solo from here. And the ball lands. Drip up. I'm looking already to my left side, so I have to go in that direction. I've pinned with my left, I could pin with my right. I'm pinning the side that the attacker is gone. Asymmetrical move, right leg on the ground. And I'm saying this to myself as I push and drop the leg. 1, 2, push away. Okay. And move up there, of course. Okay, let's do Yeah, I used to do it with the ball already there, but that connects a different game. That is, I should do this when somebody tries to mount me. Okay, the moment he mounts, I'm gonna go whoop. Then I can go pushing out. Zing in here. Up. Already done. Think about shrimping up from here down. Other side, whatever is the weight comes in, you feel these legs, the moment the legs pop, explode, asymmetrical, and move. My focus when I'm practicing this is okay. I know that I need to touch the leg and have my shoulder on the side. Okay, pull in and then get to the top. Plant the leg, shoulder to the side, breach. Plant the leg, breach, short breach, and then from there. 1 and 2. Okay, so that's regarding the breach. The feet are asymmetrical. The point is, you are in here, guy comes in or whatever, you've messed up, you fall down, is getting on top of you. The breach allows you to go from being here to being from here, and then being able to get up. Okay, that's something to work on, something to continuously work on, because people do fall in self-defense, and Krav Maga you also fall. It's a low amplitude movement, and the point again, the point is short amplitude, immediate torque. Short amplitude and torque. Okay, we can discuss that you could have big amplitude and then torque at the end. That could also help, but the fastest that you can bring the person out of there, the better. I've tried also big amplitude. You can also do big amplitude and then torque. It's harder to bring the leg. Short amplitude and in here. Short and then short and then. You get this is a athletic stance. That's not good. If we have to control this, the arms will go there. But in our case, for self-defense, your objective is, okay, do I need to control it, or do I need to get out of there? Most likely to get out of there. There are situations where we'll need not to do that. Okay. Okay, the next one is also fundamental to work on. That is the shrimp. Okay, the shrimp is in jiu-jitsu schools or in martial arts schools that privilege the ground. Something like this. It doesn't cut your shrimp, to be fair. Shrimp, something that you eat. So your hands, the hands are around here. And I'm going, again, all of these movements are asymmetrical. That is, you use one of the sides, one of your sides to move to the other. Again, the person could be on top of you. I'm going to have to find space to remove my knees from there. That's the purpose of this, okay? So the common shrimp, or the shrimp that we're teaching here, is this. One on the side, I'm going to bring my hands up to protect my face, okay? They are still there, I can be pushing him away. And I'll bring my butt to the side, okay? And that should be a power shrimp, okay? When we slightly come up with the hip, and now right leg is on the ground, and I'll break it. It should allow my knee to move, because that's his legs are over there. It should allow my knee to move, so that later on I get out of there in a second. Or I kick. That's super important. So again, is on top of you. I'm gonna have to shrink. I'll use power shrink from here. That the point is, the contact points are the heel and the shoulder, not the butt. Okay, in here, so I can remove my knee from there. The same thing up to the other side. Straight from here. You send over this brother. So that can recoup, and then I can kick. And then after the kick, you can down. Super important. This is not a competitive sport. We need to remain on the ground and grapple. If you fall, he's got on top of you. There are situations where I need to be able to put that. My hands are up, shrink out, the hip is up, remove the knee, place him on the hip, and kick with the other one. And from here, so it's the 5 swings. One, and move your leg. Straight from here. So it's one, maintain your shoulder up over there so to protect from being punched. Now from there, this knee is to be available. Bring it up. You can wrap at that moment and pull the leg so that you can kick. Side. The hip is not there. Kick. It should move, should be able to get out, inside, and kick. Brings your heart rate up. So that's power shrink. The shrink that you're also seeing, it's kind of, I call it I think it's like a dead shrink. You'll see what I mean. Establish the rule that this is 90 degrees. And when you shrink, you bring your hips to the side of the legs, with the hands. See my head over here? Asymmetrical. And then the hips go where the hands were. And that's more sliding, got it? It's when you go to that, because you slide, there is more contact with the ground, with the overall bottom. Why? Most likely if someone's trying to grab, you've made a power shrink up, you pulled, and from here, the lower 10, I need to slide my leg out of there. Okay, with me, let's get the position. Of course, you're not standing here. That's an indication of where you are. The legs are up, and they come up. It's a sliding. Well, if you're eating a shrimp, is that? Well, slide. Okay, for self-defense, in terms of the guard, when you shrink, you cannot completely shrink down. So I mean, you're not protected. Think about this is your shell, okay? From here to here. So you've got from both sides. You have a shell in here. You are inside this shell. So it slightly changes from sport to sport. Again, from here, when you shrink, shoulder comes up over here. But the shrink is important to then be able to get up and fight. So these are 2 fundamental exercises. There is a third one. Yeah, we can do the third one. There's a third one that is scooting. Okay, and the reason why it's important is because if you fall down, protect myself, I am able to kick, but it's still too close to me. Some kind of stoppage over there, and I need to pull myself back, okay? And this could be before, obviously, if you fall, so the practice is, I fall, whatever, I fall, put aside, my objective is to get up as soon as possible to be able to strike, engage, push, pull, whatever. because I've got more mobility in here. And these 15 friends are not coming after me, okay? If the question is, it's over here, I could have swing, or I could have kicked, and I'm working my kicks on here. He's still too close, but I do give him a good nudge. Guys, scoot, get distance, and get up. So it's like a preventative force. How to do this? Your head is up, it's still a shield. Your head is a shield. Left leg, left hand. You can have it like that, stretch the up. From here, I should be able to use my right leg to kick. If I was on my backs, I'm working on my bicycle kicks. These, my kick from here, my double kicks. Everything that leaves the person with some give me space. The moment, or if you feel that I need more room and it's still stalling and I get up immediately, or swing back 2 times, in this case, and yoga. Again, side. Scooting is getting distance, okay? It's managing the distance between me and him. For an attacker that can punch and kick and go around, guys, this needs complete activation. The hands are moving. Scooting back is managing the distance, not to be hurt, okay? The moment you are able to kick and stop it, get up. Okay. You can do it with the 2 hands, but if you do it with the 2 hands, you'll very likely be kicking the head. So one of your hands is up, preferably avoiding the kick side, the power kick side from this side. Your hand is up, scoot back, pull, push with the lead leg, push against the ground, then just last area against the ground until getting up. Yeah, I wouldn't scoot far, okay? For self-defense doesn't make sense. So the 3 movements for today are fundamental. Auxiliary instructor is going to these. I use it for my own practice as well, because every day that we miss training, we cannot go back. We cannot go back. We cannot go back in time. That's the thing, right? We cannot go back yet. But for current humans, that's just right there. Okay. So first movement, I fall down, hip up, short range, maximum torque, go back to position and strike, get out of there. That's all. So that's breaching, okay, left and right. Second movement, second movement, shrinking to the side, talk about the power stroke from here. And here I'm able to pull my knee out, recover F guard, sweep out, kick, and guess what? Get up. Third movement, scooting. You fall down, make room before you can get up. Butt scooting, I think that's the name. Avoid the surface. Of course, if you are butt scooting up there in the asphalt, that's not going to work well. You cannot have the contact of your leg. You shouldn't. Put your hand, pull yourself back until you are going to get up. Those are the three fundamental things, movements for self-defense in the context of when we fall. Okay. Objective number 1: get up as soon as you can. You don't want to be kicked in the head. The mobility on the ground it's extremely reduced. But if that happens and someone mounts you, we've seen 2 ideas. This allows you to train every day. Train a bit of that, okay? Okay, let's see what my audience said, because is this training? Is this training? That's a good question. Okay. It's going to give my workout heart rate. And it's doing all of this job. Like Ora is a bit slow sometimes. I have also the other thing, the whoop. Okay. Enjoy and keep practicing.